And here we are with yet another Roulette Raceway 3 match. It's a winner's bracket round 3 match between Gorg and lukedotpng. Joining me on the cast is again In4Fun. Welcome. Yeah, thanks for joining me yet again. And we have some beautiful ads, but we will just mute them for now. And yeah, first map is gonna be Chongqing, which was chosen by RNG. Second map. Wow. I was wondering why it didn't work. Well, I thought you delayed the spin. What is... Okay, my OBS is actually acting up. Okay. That shouldn't be... You should be able to at least hear me. Maybe I have to reselect Discord. Shoutcast incoming. Here we at least have the spin now. Can you say something again?
Hello.
Okay, yeah, I think you should be audible now. Anyways,
okay.
Fixed everything now. First map, Chongqing just arrived. Do you want to quickly run down the spin for us?
Yeah, I hope I am audible and stuff, but first spin is Hush Silence Shotgun as Homeless Person and Imogen Roy's Pistol as Researcher, so very simple and easy one to start this match with.
Indeed. I wonder why my OBS is acting up. Anyways, because it doesn't want to load it. It's still on 2 minutes 13. And doesn't want to refresh it either. Anyways, yeah, first map random. Following maps are gonna be picked by our contestants, or rather the contestant who lost the prior map is gonna pick the next one.
And
Anyway.
some special bands in this one, but to talk about it in details, it's Dartmoor, New York, Ambrose, and Mumbai. So 3 of the short ones, and 1 of the big 5.
Indeed, very interesting to see those maps. Cannot come up in RNG and cannot be picked, obviously. Anyways, both are starting in different spots, I think. Gorg opted for a block start, while Luke, I think he took the one, I'm not sure what it's called, the bridge start.
Riverside.
Riverside, that's what it's called.
Bayside, but that's another map.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not grabbing the homeless person immediately for the Hush kill. And, yeah, I mean, while Gorg started block, getting Hush isolated immediately. So, yeah, also very important on Chongqing. Missing that Hush timing can be very, very bad.
Yeah, which is why I'm a bit concerned for Luke's start and Luke's strat in general. I suppose he chose the suit start because of the large weapon and the 2 firearms, but mostly because of the shotgun in hand. But block start is possible to make it happen, to get both the silent shotgun from the corridor and grab the homeless person from below. It's of course something that you need to practice and have to have practiced, and I mean, you didn't know the first map in advance, so can't really blame Luke for not going it right off the bat, but instead something that's more confident and convenient. And you can see that I think that was like a 1 minute and 40 or some seconds and gets the kill, almost gets them found by the researcher, but now he's solidly out of the way for the first kill.
Indeed, and could even argue that Luke might be ahead by now.
Absolutely.
Because, well, Hush is eliminated for Luke, whereas Gorg has him isolated, but, well, not any correct disguise anymore, and is going down to Imogen. Exactly the same that Luke is about to do now, shooting the drone. And, yeah, going to be a bit of a waiting game for either of them.
Ooh, watch out now. I'm not sure if you've seen a lot of the new stuff in Chongqing currently, but Luke is, I think, one of the biggest and best advocates for the cover aim, and gonna showcase it twice now in quick succession, going from all the way up to all the way into the core. Although curious about this second part, I'm not sure if this is something that can be softlocked, but now he's inside.
Damn, I saw the first one a bit ago, but I was very, very surprised when I saw it. But this one is new to me. Didn't know going out of bounds like that is possible and duel, but Luke manages to do a very, very quick spin with that. And yeah, Luke gets out 6 minutes, 4 minutes, something into the spin. Couldn't read it on the
Very
overlay.
quickly into the spin.
Yes, 4 minutes. I can just look at the clock. And takes this first map. Very well done. Leading 2-0. And Mendoza. Gonna be...
Not even need to ask him that's how good this Gorg person is.
Damn. Mistyping names. Always a specialty of mine. Let's see if the overlay calmed down. Maybe. Because it's blank.
But I can't. But I mean, I guess it should be blank because.
Yeah. So currently it's working, and I'm gonna wait until you send the next map and then see if it updates or not.
You'll find out soon enough. I said
It
7
does.
past the hour.
It does. Well, I don't have a countdown yet, but I do see this. So let's see. Maybe it works now. So far it does. Maybe it's just 2 minutes 13. That's like a time. No, wait, it was at a random time earlier as well. I don't know.
43 seconds or something. Yeah.
Anyways, map 2 gonna be Mendoza picked by Gorg because Gorg lost the first map, and he chose the next one from the 14 remaining maps in the trilogy after 4 bans and 1 random pick. And if Luke wins this map again, then Gorg will get the next map pick. Gorg takes this. Luke gets the next map pick. I think you understand the principle. Not too hard to understand, I think.
Already making some nice progress in the winner's bracket. This is the third of the 4 winner's bracket round 3 matches. The last one I think will be a few days away because Scotty is waiting Reaper or Parapluie. But we've seen Scruffy advance and to play Yanini in round 4, and either Gorg or lukedotpng will be joining them there, making some nice progresses already. Almost half the matches have been played at this point or close to these days.
Yeah, early rounds in the tournament always go by so quickly because there's not a lot of waiting on other matches before you can schedule your next. Round 1 everybody can just schedule at the same time almost. Then round 2 you'd have to wait for one other round 1 match. But those go by mostly very, very quickly. So these earlier weeks of tournament are usually quite busy. And let's see. Up next, Mendoza spin seems to hold up for now. Let's hope I didn't jinx it. We'll arrive right about now. This is going to be Don Archibald Yates with an electrocution, the Gaucho, and Tamara Vidal with a silenced assault rifle as the chief winemaker.
Of course, the chief winemaker is the key to this spin, although you might as well start Vineyard with or without that. I think this is a fine candidate for a snail spin, the kind of snail lure that brings the Mara down to the wine field from the overview. But Luke's aiming at the gotcha start, so also possible to just do it more straightforward there.
Indeed, yeah, I feel like the 2 main stars for this are going to be either Vineyard or Gaucho. Because, with Vineyard you can get Tamara down quickly if you want to. You get the chief winemaker. And with Gaucho you, have the one disguise required for the Yates kill. Luke showing off even more drops and out of bounds glitches there. In places where I didn't see him yet. So I'm curious to see how many new I'll see this game.
Don't get used to those. Maybe the ruling will be leaked, it's banned.
Maybe.
It would devastate half the community and the other half would rejoice.
Yeah, I feel like that's a real split thing. Although it's probably not 50-50 split, it's probably something else, but yeah. Certainly interesting. Looks like Gorg's going for the snail.
I think I remember a team roulette map. Was it Gorg and Quatty just doing amazingly in Mendoza, so I definitely feel like tying the score is more than likely here. Of course, we'll see. And different strats will mean that we won't really know until the end, but this is just such a nice new strategy. I think introduced by Time, but I always say someone else, and it turns out it's Observer, so can really be by anyone at this point. Just
Yeah.
a snail throw and it brings her down.
Lots of great strats from everyone. So yeah, Gorg bringing her down, isolated the chief winemaker, dropped the disguise there, and is running up currently. Probably going to get his smuggle, since that is in fact required, because it's probably containing the silenced assault rifle, if I had to guess. And yeah,
He will be making a stop there, just not sure when, because the disguise is also nice here. Nice to see here.
oh true, you do get a Gaucher right there. I almost forgot that there's one there.
And since you're not a timing for tomorrow, I was gonna say that you might as well go for it right now, but judging by the way he's coming down here, it's gonna be the Pumpler.
Ooh, this could very well be, yeah. There's the wrench and the pump. That is gonna be a lot of wine everywhere where you don't want it, technically. And a very angry Yates, which will come down here sooner or later. Speaking of Yates, they're dead for Luke now. The usual isolation. Imagine, dragged him to the bathroom, quick electrocution, and he's out of there.
And I'm not even sure which electrocution is best or better for Dawn at this point. But I'm judging by this, it looks like he'll use this electrical socket. But I was considering that maybe you let him go all the way down to the wine puddle, which, as the mission story ends, it electrocutes, and it electrocutes only Dawn. So could have seen that being an option, but it won't be, and it will be just a probably quicker and better option. Just couldn't think of one. But the guards will come as well, so I need to be careful with this.
Yeah, the guards downstairs are sedated by the blue egg. This.
He's the throw.
Ooh, and that's
And he's
red
I
guns.
was gonna, of course.
And yeah, running away for Gorg. So that puts him back a long time. Given the advantage over to Luke, who's now down in the wine fabrication area. I'm not sure what that's exactly called, but en route to grabbing the chief winemaker, I assume.
I'm just sad because we don't get to figure out which strat was gonna be quicker. Of course, Luke showcased some nice drops there, but now he has to use some. Yeah, it's not improvisation. You can learn the other part of the chief winemaker cycle. It's just something that comes up more or less often.
Right, he's not at the table anymore because he's on a cycle, so now he's in here. Investing the grapes.
And I didn't think, that the chief winemaker would be the first one to react. And I don't think you can. Yeah, that's the tough part with these throws on the ground. He doesn't hear it. I think he has a better chance to hear it if you throw it at the vine, at the grapevine. But it's been a while since I tried this one.
I wouldn't know, but currently seems to be fine. Both of them are distracted, at least for now, and Luke has the banana in hand. Dropping his briefcase there. Not sure what that did, but
I think he wanted to place down the briefcase so that the winemaker walks there and places the banana on the way there. But it's gonna be a KO festival, I think. But only one fits in here.
Yeah, probably. It's probably just gonna be carrying that one, put him in there, and then the other guy maybe in this, or just lured really, really far away.
Who has the solution though? For anyone wondering, you have to lure this guy, which Luke is carrying right now, just to the other direction. And if you use the water tank, once he's far away, then the next person investigating will be the chief winemaker.
Indeed, and yeah, Luke again tries to get the chief winemaker to see that briefcase and go for investigating it, but as of right now,
because 47 dropped the briefcase in his line of sight, he will never be interested in it. You have to place it as well.
indeed, Luke already placed the banana, so no real way around it. Ooh, on the other side, we haven't looked at Gorg for a long time here, but Gorg just ripped to the two securities in the secret, what is it called?
No! Luke eliminates the chief winemaker. That was an elimination prompt. It's not a body hidden.
Why is that an elimination though?
I mean, you drown in the whatever the byproduct is at the.
Oh, okay, it's a drowning.
It's now sort of in liquid form, right?
I guess so. Damn. Okay, 2 restarts from both players, so we might get a chance again at seeing which of these strats is better. Because both of them almost starting like 8 seconds apart each other in game time so far, and both sticking with their strats so far.
So the thing that I was said about that we won't figure out which one is the quicker strat, we might figure out regardless, just not on the first try, but Gorg's third try versus Luke's second try is almost identical. I don't know if I think if Luke doesn't have an immediate grab, then I favor Gorg's strat here. I think he has the better chance to get a nice game time on this.
Yeah, probably. With Luke needing to improvise that grab there, I think that puts in a weaker spot. And then Gorg just gets to this guy straight at the start and, well, has the plan for it.
At least Gorg is familiar with this part of the run. Grabs the disguise. Yep, and goes back down to, I guess, sabotage the whatever that item is with the pump. I guess sabotage the pumps is the
I think it's
English
just
way I could say this.
Pump. In the meantime, Luke did a little bit of an optimization there, getting upstairs before dawn. I think he didn't manage to do that last time. So all the guards in there are still up, and he might be a bit quicker to get to the chief winemaker, which might be what his plan is here.
It's been a while as well, but I think you can't really be quick enough to beat the chief winemaker. He either moves when Don is KO'd, or he moves when Don is dead, but at that point the game knows that the closing statement cannot happen, right? Because there's no Don to make his speech. So the winemaker will be just gone, but Luke has more experience grabbing these guys, and if he gets through, I just hate this part of the map. It's necessary to get through, but it's always so close.
Yeah, it looks very scary with all the enforcers staring at you while you just run very barely to the exit of the trespassing zone.
And you can absolutely get spotted there.
Yes,
with some bad head turns. Gorg once again at this pivotal part of his run, but catches the guards earlier and crucially gets the lock-on better, so that should be a very safe and straightforward electrocution kill. And after that he just needs to wait for Tamara. He might very well beat her down there.
Yeah, interested to see. Don was spooked for him. Red guns, he saw the bodies down there. But that's perfectly fine. Let's go drag him into this, well, water hose, I guess. But appears to be missing a tool to cause the leak there.
I wonder if this is something that can be used with... So you need water to come out of the alarms. Oh, he gets the crowbar anyway, so it's a hypothetical question, but In Ambrose, you can. Oh my god, that was so close. But I just want to save this. Say the last sentence. In Ambrose, you can shoot these same I don't know, water sprinklers to make them drop water. I'm not sure if the same can be done in Mendoza, because otherwise you wouldn't have needed the crowbar, just the pistol.
Yeah, not sure if it's pistolable or just, well, has to be a crowbar. But if we're going for the crowbar, that will certainly work. Also clearing out the surrounding area a little bit more. Not exactly sure why that, but surely helps, I guess. Oh, he's gonna use another. I see. The crowbar didn't necessarily help him there, but he wants to use another electrocution spot. That's why he was clearing out there.
Oh wow, it's really not working out for Luke. He's trying everything to move the Chief Winemaker, which is not happening, not even with gunshots. Maybe this way. No, he just doesn't react. Every other NPC would react the same way.
Oh, this might work.
But which way will he move? He moves away from the banana.
But now he can place the briefcase.
I mean, on his way back, yes, in a minute and a half. Oh my god. I mean, Luke had such a good game plan, and if any other disguise would be used for the Tamara kill, he would be fine and out already, but it had to be the Chief Winemaker.
Indeed.
Yeah, oh, he's so right. You just whip out the roulette resources or use Milanote and you already have the solution. But
he bumped him into the banana now on his way back. Luke just walked into his way, so he had to walk around 47 through the banana. That was really, really well done, because the spot it was only very, very slightly off his path, so he just pathed around 47, and yeah, worked it like that.
Oh, Gorg has a body found, and it just doesn't seem to be 100% consistent. And I really wonder which body will be finding this, because I've had this one once, and I don't know which body sees her. There's no one nearby, no one's investigating, no gauchos are running towards
there it
it.
is.
There's one gaucho who sees, but from which angle, which direction?
Somewhere from the wine field, it seems.
That's so insanely far.
Yep. That's another restart for Gorg, who's certainly angry about this, as we can see, but makes sense. It's not something you consider or think about. Failing the mission by eliminating Diana.
And how do you say it? Diana is gestorben, so mission is a fail.
Mission gescheitert.
Just, yes, exactly.
So, all eyes on Luke now. Tamara, I assume this is her sickness animation without her having the sickness animation, judging by her pathing. Assuming she's walking to the toilet.
And she will be there.
After this short stream buffer, hopefully.
It's gonna stay same here, but I'm watching it through your eyes. So.
Ah, there it is. Just a buffer. Nothing more. Nothing to be concerned of.
I wonder if Luke is gonna get this kill on the stairs, and yeah, he does not wait. I mean, I'm never too sure because I didn't study this one enough, but there are just so many NPCs in Factor, right, with the Vine Tour, but if Cortazar is down there and Gorg was definitely not going through this way, then I suppose you're safe. Feels risky, but probably isn't to leave her there.
I guess not. I guess so. I've no idea, to be fair. But yeah, Luke on his way, exiting the mission, and on his way to a 4-0 lead. After a lot of unlucky riffs from either player, Luke will be taking the lead here. Very nicely done. 4 points to Luke, and Gorg will be able to pick the next and potentially final map.
And looks like, yeah, that's the pick. Knew that Gorg would pick one soon, and it is the famous / infamous Gorg Mendoza Gorg Whittleton Creek combination. So we get to see the master at work.
Let's see. Gorg on the back foot now. Down 0-4. Gorg has to win next map, otherwise Luke will win and advance in the brackets. However, since this is a upper bracket match, nobody will drop out of the tournament just here. They will just go down to lower bracket. Still
got the spin one.
Yeah, trolling the NPCs on Mendoza for just a little bit longer, but will now move over to Whittleton Creek. I'll just refresh my play pause stream really quickly, since we did have the one buffer earlier and we want to always stay up to date with the action.
Very much unsurprising pick by Gorg, although the story between Gorg and Whittleton is, I'm sure many know, but it's one of the more famous ones. I want to go back down and check, but I think I can't find it quick enough. Gorg was probably 0-8 in Whittleton Creek or something similar along those lines, but eventually he got his first Whittleton win against Joker, of all people. I think one of the best Whittleton players. And from then, he's definitely became one of the specialists of that map.
So yeah,
very tricky to pick that map against him, and very, very much understandable to see him pick this one, because that's one of his most practiced maps, despite the scoreline, or I guess because of the scoreline, because he wanted to get good at it, and I think he has succeeded.
Yeah, just went onto RR stats real quickly and looked it up. He tied one of his 8 first played Whittleton Creeks, and then currently, at least on RR stats of the official RR tournaments, he's sitting on 3.5 wins of 14 picks. So in his last 6, he's won half of that or something. I think so. At least, and that's only RR stats, not counting like community tournaments and everything else, all the practice that he's probably done. And I see the spin is already frozen again, so I will just quickly it actually fixed itself. Spin for Whittleton Creek. Do you just want to go ahead and quickly tell us?
Sure thing, because it's before it freezes again. It's Janus Assault Rifle, Arcane Robes, and Nolan Cassidy's Silence Pistol as a Gardener.
I mean, even if it freezes now, it's just the timer that's not working anymore, so it's...
Well, we won't know if there's 29 minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
Indeed, we won't. Anyways, Luke immediately loading in. Bit quicker than Gorg, who's still planning. And yeah, I guess... Not sure what to make of the spin just yet. Doesn't seem too terribly difficult. Arcane Robes, Unique Disguise. Have to get into, I think that's Helen's house.
Yep.
To grab that. And Gorg just, yeah, quickly showing off that you can, in fact, kill civilians with body shots. And Luke showing us that guards do have weird vision sometimes.
I did not expect you to say that sentence with a straight face, but that is exactly true. I was gonna say that probably the only interesting thing about this spin is the 2 firearms, especially the large AR, which kind of makes you want to start in suit, because of course from Gardener start you can get Arcane Robes the quickest, but then how do you get the Assault Rifle? And I think Luke has this strat here, and Gorg has followed suit with his second try. Who just nicely used a muffin there to cause some havoc, but both of them now have the AR and are going for the Arcane Robes.
Indeed. Luke, first one to acquire them. However, doesn't have the gardener disguise yet. Gorg, second one in there, but is now gonna stash his current gardener's disguise in there. So interested to see if he'll go back for that, or just, well, grab another one.
Yeah, this could be a rare spin, which sees players go to Helen's room twice, at least on Gorg's side. But he also has the choice to grab these undercover gardeners, which, I mean, I personally don't like, but you have to, you have to use what you can get, and sometimes that's the only option, and that may be the quickest option for this spin as well.
Let's see, Luke racing to the basement, and looks to be doing the downstairs isolation for Janus. Might even get it without any screaming from Janus. Just a quick KO and a shot to the face. Luke, first one with a kill here, just gonna take care of the other guard back there. And in the meantime, Gorg doing exactly the same, just a couple seconds behind.
So much happened at the same time. There's combat on Gorg.
Yes, wanted to build distraction, but the guard saw that is not another guard, but that is actually 47 wearing the Arcane robes. I have to shoot at them. And that is a big restart for Gorg. Big advantage to Luke now. In the Gardener's disguise, has the Janus kill, has the one clue they need from Janus' house, and is using this very nice grenade. Well, it's not necessarily a grenade opportunity, but an medic opportunity for Nolan, and is gonna run to grab 2 clues, the last 2 clues. Actually, the last clue, because the Arcane robes themselves actually are a clue. Apparently that's November. Oh god, I can't actually remember the date and can neither read it. 19th, 17th?
I think 18th.
18th? Something. I think that's a 1 in the first place.
Yeah.
So, yeah, only one more clue remaining, which is the cigar box with a few cigars and a note inside, which is very conveniently gets out of the ground right there. And that's just Cassidy kill and run to the exit. Cassidy's goes to puke behind this shed. I didn't actually know that this is the spot. But what? Luke?
Alright. I think, yeah. There are 2 choices here. It was either the gardener who was found and woken up and changed his disguise in Janus' house. I doubt that. I think it's gonna be the weapon which he dropped is brought back to Janus' house.
Oh yeah, also options there. But that was a body found and a big restart for Luke, who was basically on his way to the exit. And now sadly has to do it all over again. In the meantime, Gorg has all the time in the world to catch up now.
Such a tough call. I think Luke was 20 seconds from exiting.
Probably something like that, yeah.
But now he must do it all over again, and of course he is behind. And it is not the most difficult of spins. And Gorg will now remember this card if he cannot get... He misses 2 lock-ons on the same NPC. Can he make it 3? No.
What is it today with missing lock-ons on NPCs? It's like the 3rd time players... this has happened to a player in a match today.
It has definitely gotten worse. I'm not for conspiracy theories, but it's gotten worse in like the past year.
Yeah.
Sadly. Or I mean, it almost ruined his run, but it didn't. And now he's just 1 kill away. 1 kill and 1 clue away from making it a closer match in a 4-2.
Yeah, but I just want to point out that actually Luke is also racing in this again. He's just in Janus' room? House? Not quite sure how to tell this properly, but he's right there getting the Janus kill. switching disguise and, yeah, running outside, grabbing a gardener again. So this might just be a bit closer than it looks like it currently.
Yeah, especially because Luke will make the emetic timing, a 231 again. So I think we are looking at a 4 something in-game time, a little over 4 minutes, and he should be out. Question is, can Gorg finish in 2 minutes? And with garage isolation and stuff and getting the 2 clues, that might be really close. I was favoring Gorg, but I think you make a good point that Luke might actually be closer to finishing.
Yeah, because right there he has the timing for the emetic grenade, or just any emetic for Cassidy right there. Yep. There it is. He's even looking at him. Well, the guard's still a little bit close, but I think that was just fine. So
Gorg misses the emetic. That's gonna be huge for this spin. You just have to get out of the way so that you don't proxy the conversation. And just get the 2 clues, but Gorg makes the proxy. Wait, does that?
Does that
I think
interrupt?
it resets. No, it resets. I would have been genius from Gorg if that interrupted the conversation.
Yeah, this is really rough now. From Gorg missing the emetic there. It's gonna cost him a lot of time here, and he knows that. Angry posted about it in Discord.
Oh no.
And
Back off.
yeah, just unhappy that Cassidy did see him stalking around there and, well, stopped while he was anticipating him to continue forward into the emetic grenade.
Yeah, it's gonna be costly. But look at Luke. Nolan's not going to the right bathroom. He's trying to salvage this one, but target lockdown.
This is gonna be interesting. Oh, nope, it's red. This would have been so clutch if this worked.
I've been told that there's a setup which can make you salvage this run. The body can go unfound for those crucial 5 seconds, but not with this setup and not with a body shot. I don't know how to do it either, just... tough luck for Luke.
Definitely tough. Now that puts the win basically in Gorg's hand again. Cassidy running into the garage finally. Garage didn't quite close, but pray that that will be fine. Sounds pistol, Gardener. Leg shot. Just making Nolan suffer a little bit more for ripping that. Oh, but
it's a shot. And I don't think he has time. Wait, which way will they go? They don't go to the gate.
They just threw a grenade in there through 2 walls. This is gonna be interesting now. I'm not sure if they come in the garage, but they do!
Oh no!
Oof. Gorg BMing Nolan Cassidy will actually make him rip the run here.
It's not the first time that this happened, so...
Indeed.
Yeah, there is a Gorg move.
Garage doors do not exist for guards, and neither do garage walls, as we have just found out. And also, I just found out that an AR on the back is illegal to carry for the Arcane Robes, because you're trespassing anyways or something. I don't know. And now it has the exclamation mark. It didn't have it just a couple of seconds ago, so it looked to me like it was legal to carry. He's just trespassing.
You might be onto something. We'll investigate.
Yeah, surely.
Under investigation.
New strategies will be discovered, I'm very sure.
Imagine the possibilities for all Janus Archean AR spins. Anyway, after all this, Luke is a minute 49 in. Gorg is at a half-minute mark and is looking to use these muffins to do all sorts of shenanigans.
Yeah, I feel like the Gorg shenanigans increase with every run, because, well, I can certainly understand that, but it's not helping his match progression so far.
Who gets the whoosh slightly before, slightly during the change animation, but I am yet to see someone rip to that. It was rather just a close call.
The gardener back here got spotted, so it's gonna quickly just grab the disguise and run off. Guard is running towards him. Will still enforce, but even grabbing the shovel here. Oh, does he need that?
Wow, look what is going on here. He's going for 3 KOs in the sort of outside position. I don't see the reason why he...
Not sure either. This gardener is tranked, which is why he's still green, because he was found after all. Well, that doesn't matter anymore now, but I'm not sure why he's taking care of all these bodies here to be exactly...
I think the same way we aren't sure if it was the body or the gun which ripped Luke's first run. He wants to make sure that neither the gun nor the body is found and woken up and placed.
Well, I mean, the gun...
To the current position.
Yeah, the gun is technically still out in the open and could be found, but... Gorg gets a no-target kill, and I didn't see on who.
He was spotted by the basement guard.
Ah, I see. And that made... I think that made Luke miss the perfect timing, or the emetic timing for Nolan just now. If I can estimate his cycle properly.
I just wish Gorg didn't have a meme run for every one of his actual attempts. He would be...
He might have won.
Yeah, I would. I mean, life wouldn't be as fun, but he would certainly be he would found more success. But you know, everyone measures success differently, and he's certainly having fun.
Indeed. Right, look, a medicing here. I think this is the medic that I remember, where he goes to like, yeah, this Bazin there,
yeah,
to puke. That's what I thought the other one was as well, and was very surprised when he walked to a different spot. But yeah, can he just? Ooh, he is just gonna show him right there because his guard is gonna walk to another spot because both of them are medicked.
I mean, he can, but will the guard not reroute now to the closest birth bath?
I'm not sure. You also still need to take care of the clue. Hasn't done that, so that adds even more seconds where it could go very, very wrong. All the clues are taken, and it's just gonna be a run to the exit. Those guns are still green, and it looked like it was at the exit as well.
I was holding my breath because I wasn't sure how this map would end, but it was a crazy ending to a crazy map, and Luke wins Whittleton Creek.
Indeed, and that will be a 6-0 sweep for Luke after a very, very back and forth Whittleton Creek. And yeah, lots of opportunities for either the players in the earlier maps as well. Certainly not easy spins. Did cause some trouble for our players here, but in the end, Luke was able to take them and to take the match. Very nicely done. However, this isn't the end for the tournament run for either player. Luke will move on to winners bracket round 4, face the winner of Quadrility versus the winner of the Reaper 47 versus Parapluie, which will be played, I think, tomorrow. So that that match is set, and Gorg, as I've said, is not gonna drop out of the tournament. He will move to the lower bracket to be placed in LB round 3, if I can read it correctly, where
3.4, yes.
3.4 exactly. Where he'll face the loser, the winner of Roulette of the Far East versus Crazy for Daisy versus the winner of that match versus Deadly Muffin. Got them in the wrong order. Anyways, they still have a shot at winning the tournament. All right, we do have a couple of scheduled matches still. The top one, Gorg versus lukedotpng, obviously just happened. Next one is only tomorrow evening, 10 p.m. It's going to be Reaper 37 versus Parapluie, one of the potential opponents for Luke. And on Sunday, 21st of April, Rommel of the Far East is going to face off against Crazy for Daisy, another or possible opponents for Gorg in the continuation of his tournament run. All right, and as I've just been informed, Scruffy versus Yanini will apparently happen tomorrow as well. remember, it was scheduled earlier today. It is going to happen tomorrow at 16 o'clock Central European summertime. All right. I guess at this point I have nothing else left to say than to thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the cast. Thanks to the two players for playing, obviously. Congratulations to Luke for winning this match, and best of luck to Gorg for his lower bracket run. Thanks to In4Fun for adminning and co-casting this match with me.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, always welcome. And yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and hope to see you soon in another Roulette Raceway match. Thank you, and goodbye.